guys, what's up? Justine here. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you are watching this video. Today, I thought I would share with you guys how I like to prep for a stretch of night shifts. Now, I know I made a video like this back in September, but since then, I've learned a lot of things. My routine has changed, and I've become very experienced working a lot of night shifts in a row. So for those of you that work nights or that are maybe scared of working nights because you don't know what you're getting yourself into, I thought these little tips could help ease you guys into night shift without freaking out, which is kind of how I felt in the beginning. And I thought I would make this video kind of like talking to you guys, but also vlog style. So I'll insert some clips of me actually showing you guys what I'm doing, because I know that's way more interesting than just me sitting here talking, because no one wants to see that for 10 minutes. So I hope you guys like this type of video. Let me know down below if you guys enjoy this. I will make these more often. I actually enjoy watching these myself, so I thought you guys would also enjoy watching these. So without further ado, let's get started. So just to let you guys know, my night shift is from midnight to 8 a.m. so I do 8-hour shifts. I leave my house around 11:35-ish, especially now that it's winter. And then I get home around 8:30 because I can't leave until 8:15. Like, technically it's until 8, but I can't leave until 8:15. So I get home around 8:30. I live 7-minute drive away from my hospital, which is super awesome. And for those of you that don't know or are new here, I work in the emergency room. My position is 3 days a week. So that's what I'm guaranteed. Sometimes I work more, sometimes I don't. Lately I haven't been, which has been kind of hard on my wallet, but you know, we got to deal with it. So yeah, that's just to kind of give you guys a little bit of information so you're not lost. So the first thing I like to do, like for instance tonight, I'm working nights, I like to sleep in. And that can be hard when you've been on, like say you only had one day off, and then that one night that you had off, you slept like 12 hours, you're gonna be up at like 7 a.m. But I've had like 2-3 days off now. And so this morning, I mean, for me, I call it sleeping in, but I woke up at 8:30, which is like a decent time for me. And I find that sleeping in, obviously, I don't need to explain this. You're gonna be less tired throughout the day, and you slept longer or later in the last 24 hours, so you're gonna be less tired at night. Anyway, you guys get it, but that's basically my first tip for you guys. My second one is to make sure, if you're someone that likes styling your hair or anything like that, make sure you wash your hair the day before. So for instance, I actually washed my hair yesterday and styled it yesterday, but ideally I would have washed it last night and then styled it this morning. That way, when I'm going to be working my 3 night shifts, I only need to wash my hair like once, because I wash it every 3 days. So I only need to wash it once and have to put myself through the struggle of styling my hair, if I want to, if I have energy to, only once. But odds are, when I'm gonna need to wash my hair tomorrow morning, because I wash it when I get home in the morning. That way, if I want to style it, I can do it at night. I'm not gonna want to style it and it's gonna look a mess. So one tip that you should follow is to wash your hair the day before, or the day of your night shift, or the day before, whatever makes sense for you guys. Okay, the next thing that I always should do, and that honestly I often forget, is to make sure if you have like a electronic watch, and make sure that it's charged. So I have a Fitbit. If you have an Apple Watch, whatever, I only wear my Fitbit at work, and it's always in my work bag, and so sometimes I'll forget to charge it. And when I say sometimes, I mean like 50% of the time. So definitely make sure that your Fitbit or whatever electronic watch you use is charged, because it makes it so much easier, especially during the night when you're going into a dark room and you don't want to wake up the patient, or there's not a lot of light around you and you want to see what time it is. I definitely recommend having some kind of electronic watch, because it's just easier to see the time than a regular watch, especially if you're not carrying your phone around. Next is to meal prep some snacks, some easy snacks. So I'm allowed to eat during my shift. I can pretty much eat anytime throughout my shift, except when I'm getting up to do like evals or meds or stuff. It's a lot of looking over charts and making sure everything's ready for the next day. So I can snack pretty much whenever I want, which is awesome. And I don't like having a big meal, because then I need to go warm it up and it's annoying. So I like having my lunchbox next to me, having a lot of snacks prepared, and I like to prep those before I start my stretch. That way, whenever I'm tired and I don't feel like meal prepping or making any food, I can just grab something out of the fridge, drop it in my lunchbox, and it's ready to go. A couple different things that I will do. I like making vegetables with some dip. Recently, I bought like the big pack from Costco. I got like 2 huge packs of hummus for $5, so I'll put some hummus in a little cup with some vegetables. I'll take that. I love taking fruit. I love cheese because it's a high protein snack. It's easy to eat and it keeps me full. I love nuts. If I have granola bars, I'll take those. If I happen to make muffins or cookies or something during the day, I'll take those. What else do I take? I don't really take anything that needs to be refrigerated, like yogurt or anything else, because I keep my lunchbox with me and I don't want it going yucky. Cheese is okay because I usually eat it at the beginning of my shift. I also sometimes I'll buy like turkey sticks. I don't buy them often because I know they're not really good for you, but cheese and turkey sticks are a great snack because they keep you full of protein. I try to stick to my healthy snacks, and usually it'll keep me full until I get home in the morning and I can have like a proper breakfast. Another thing I recommend doing, if your budget allows it, is to order from a meal delivery service kit. I use Good Food because that's what we have in Canada, and I had a free coupon. I'll see if I can find it and put it on the screen here. You basically get 4 boxes for free. I found it on like Retail Me Not or something. And then what I do is usually every other week I'll order it, and for me it's $80, but it's worth it because I get easy meals. I don't need to go out to the store. It's healthy, it fills me up. I usually have leftovers for night if I want to take it, or for my breakfast the next morning. And I don't go to the grocery store. At least I go a lot less during the week, so it actually ends up saving me money during the week because I'm not always running out to the grocery store getting things when I don't want to cook. That's definitely a big tip. If your budget allows it, order from a meal delivery service. The next thing is pretty self-explanatory, but I always, if I can, it's not always possible, but if I can, I like to take it easy the first day, like before I start my night shift, because that way I am going to be less tired when I go to work if I took it easy and hung out around the house and just did like the housework and whatever. And then if I can, I'll take a nap in the afternoon. It doesn't always happen. Sometimes I'll get like a peak of tiredness and then I'll sleep. Doesn't always happen. Sometimes it does. If it does, I'm lucky. But if not, obviously I'll try to lay down before work. Around like 7, 8 o'clock, just lay down, watch some TV in bed, and then close the light and try to sleep for like 2 hours, which often does not happen. Sometimes I'll sleep like the last 15 minutes before my alarm goes off, which is really annoying, but that's just how it is. I'll go to work, I'll be tired, but I'll just drink my coffee and be good. Okay, next is something that I also mentioned in my last video, but some of you guys might have not seen that, and that is to make sure that all your scrubs and your underwear are clean, because no one's gonna want to be doing laundry when you're working all night and sleeping all day. So I always make sure that all my scrubs are clean, and my underwear too, because I don't want to be doing a lot of laundry just to clean my underwear. So make sure those 2 things are clean. You can even set up like your scrubs like a top and a bottom. What I do is I like to set them in like a shoe organizer behind my closet door, and I can put a top and a bottom together. That way I don't even have to think about it. I get up before work, take it, or I'll even set it out before I go to bed. I'll set it on my dresser with my bra, my underwear, my sweater, and whatever I'm wearing. And that way when I wake up, it's just ready to go and it's super easy. And my last tip is, if you are someone that drinks coffee, which you probably are, let's be honest, prep a bunch of coffee. Like, I'm not saying if you're doing like 6 days in a row, that's a little bit excessive, but if you're doing like 2-3 days in a row, prep a lot of coffee in advance. I like iced coffee, so I just stick it in the fridge. Prep a lot of coffee in advance, stick it in the fridge. That way when you get up before your night shift, you're not having to make a whole batch of coffee every day. Another thing I'll do, because let's be honest, if I make coffee, it won't last. My boyfriend's gonna drink it. If he's up, I'll ask him very nicely if he can make some coffee around like 9-10 o'clock, and he drinks coffee at night because he plays his video games or whatever, so it works out. We split it in half, and then I'll have my coffee ready, and by the time that I get up, it'll be cool enough that it won't melt on my ice in my iced coffee. Yeah, so those were all my tips. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know down below what kind of videos you guys want to see, because okay, so I didn't really talk about this, but I will have a video coming out about where I've been, and I'm in serious need of inspiration. So if you guys have any any videos you want to see, please leave them down below, and if it's something that I can do, I will definitely try my hardest to. And if you guys like also this type of video, let me know down below so I know to make them more often. Or if you guys like another type, if you like only vlog style, let me know as well. I'll do those because you guys are the viewers. You guys watch my videos, so I want to do what you guys like. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you stick around for the next few videos to come. I love you all, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.